Hey everyone, it's Linda from Nail by LJW. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very exciting video for you, and I have just received my first PR from Born Pretty. So I'm very happy that I just have received this in the post today and wanted to get the wee video up. So Cynthia from Born Pretty had reached out to me and said about working together, and I was just, yes, absolutely, I was all ready for that. So I think what we're going to do today, I'm going to swatch we've got 5 glitters here from the I think it was just the Sequins glitter collection, and I'm going to swatch them all on a clear tip for you, and then we're going to go and do some sort of wee set. So without further ado, I'm just going to get some gloves on and we'll be straight back to get started. Okay guys, so here we are, we're back again, and as I say, we have the collection is the Sequins glitter collection, and I have got Sparkle Fly, which is SG06. I have Pink Crystal, SG07. Fantasy Dream, SG08. We have Blue Harebell, SG13. And Golden Star, SG16. So I'm going to give them all a wee swatch. I've already done my little butterflies off camera, so you can still see them already there. But I'm going to do them here for you as well. So I'll give them a good shake up, because there is obviously glitter suspended in the clear polish. So we're going to give them a good shake up and a good swish round and get the particles of glitter. Do vary in size, but they are absolutely packed through of the glitter. So look at that. Isn't that just like diamonds? Can you see that? Look at that. Wow. So you can see it best maybe against my black gloves. So I'm just going to do one little coat of each, just to let you see, and then I'll let you see them against the clear and against the black. So this one then is, let me just see, this is Pink Crystal. Now that seems to be, the glitter seems to be maybe smaller pieces in this, but probably double the amount. So we will, I want to show you as well with the two coats, just to see how they build as well. Okay, third then is Fantasy Dream. So let's give this one a wee shake up. Oh, quite big bits in here, and I can see quite a bit of green running through this one as well. So a lot bigger glitter particles, but absolutely gorgeous. What's that one? Oh, I've got glitter everywhere here. Where am I seeing that? There we are. Okay, so that is Fantasy Dream. And then this one is Blue Harebell. Really stunning blue color. Look at this. Wow. Just insane beautiful color. Just moving the bits of glitter all around. Blue Harebell. And then the last one is Golden Star. And then we'll pop them all in for a cure, and we'll do a second coat on them all. Look at that. Wow. So there they are, guys, that's them all one coat. So let's pop them in for a 60-second cure and we'll do a second coat on them all. Okay guys, so there's first coat all completed. So let's try our second coat. So we are Sparkle Fly and just see how it builds up. Absolutely gorgeous. Now the bits of glitter in the polishes are really quite big. So what I would probably do then, maybe putting on the two coats, I would put on maybe a builder gel or something that can encapsulate the glitter, and give it a wee buff down. So that was Pink Crystal. Now we're on to Fantasy Dream again. Give it a wee buff down and then put your top coat on, just so that it's not too bumpy on the nail. Although to be fair, I'm one of those people, I quite like something to be poking and hooking at whenever my nails are on. I like the different textures on my nails. Wouldn't be very fussed on charms, but I do like to maybe have a wee bit of a texture on my nails or something like that. So so with Fantasy Dream, Blue Harebell and Golden Star. And here's our Golden Star as well. Wow, look at this. The coverage you're getting, especially with them two end ones. So there they are. Two coats on. So we'll pop them in again. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get, let me see what the colour, I'm going to do a base colour of Born Pretty Milky Jelly in number 17, which is one of my faves. And I'm going to put two coats onto a set of 5 nails, and then I think what we're going to do is do maybe a colourful tip, glitter tip on each of them. So I don't know if I'm going to do an actual French tip or whether I'm going to do, I think I might do a glitter fade on each of them. So I have my tips all sitting here ready, all primed and ready to go. So I'm going to do 2 full coats on these and get them dried, get them cured, dried, and I'll come back then whenever we're ready to put our fades on. Okay, so I'll speed this wee bit up and put a wee bit of music to it. Okay guys, so here they all are, just 2 coats of that milky jelly, and I'm just going to take a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and give them, just take the tacky layer off them, so they do have a wee bit of an inhibition layer, and I'm just going to rub that off each of them. And that is that. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the blue because it's the most vibrant, I think. So blue, and what I'm going to do is I've got myself a little liner brush here, and I think I'm just going to use this wee liner brush to fill it up across the nail. So I'm going to start at the bottom and just put it on there. Now I'm going to be giving these 2 coats, and then I'm going to give them a base coat as well. So just ombre them up the nail. And when you have them where you want them, then just pop them into the lamp. So that's blue. I'll clean our brush off. I don't want to take different colours from the different ones that we're working on. So I'm going to do yellow next. And take it about a quarter of the way or a third of the way up the nail. And then just feather it up with a smaller brush. And just wherever you have it happy, wherever you're happy with it being there, leave it where it is. You can feather it up as much or as little as you like. If you think you've gone too high up, bring it back down again. Two. Clean my brush. I'll go with Fantasy Dream next. And just sort of twist your brush to get it to all, you know, twist your brush onto the nail to get it to lay the glitter down. And then take your little liner brush and manipulate it around. And let me see, Pink Crystal, I think we're going to go next. Yep, Pink Crystal. Yeah, this was smaller wee pieces of glitter on this one, so, and obviously because the nail's a bit smaller too, so you don't want to bring it just maybe as far up the nail. There we are. And Sparkle Fly is the last one. And just twist it to get it on there, and then whatever way you want to move it, you can move it. There we are. So give them a good 60 seconds in the lamp. I think these back ones are due to come out, so we can take these ones out. And just sort of measure them against each other to make sure that one isn't coming up a lot higher than the other. So there's those 3 are pretty much, oh, you can't see, of course that would be a good idea to let you see. So those 3 are pretty much equal there. So we'll just do a second wee coat on them. And again, it's just to get the wee bits of glitter on. You don't need to do your big thick second layer. You can just do a wee light second layer. And any wee spaces that you've missed out on. There's that. Here's these two back out now as well. So we'll just measure them up too. And they're pretty much the same again. So they're not any higher or lower than the others. So I'll crack on now with the blue. And just twist your brush to get it to sort of deposit it. And then use your little liner brush and manipulate it around where you want it to go. The blue and the gold definitely seem to have sort of bigger, maybe even mylar flakes in. So they are going to be that bit more bumpy. That's why I'm saying about doing a base coat or even a builder gel or something like that to encapsulate them. So that then if they are too bumpy, you can give them a wee buff without worrying about moving any of the particles or buffing off any of the glitter. We are Pink Fantasy. I'll just twist it onto the brush, or onto the nail. I'm going to be clean. And then we move around. And which one are you? Your Sparkle Fly, which was this one. And then, last but not least, is Pink Crystal. Because it's got finer but glitter pieces on it, we don't need to maybe try and press as much onto it. So that's that one. And there we are. So that's them all. So they're 2 coats on, so I'm just going to pop all my lids back on because of course they're going to go flying. The Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue is what I'm going to use. This is 6-in-1, so it can be used as a builder, as a glue, as top coat, base coat, anything at all. So I'm going to just pop a good layer of this onto the tops of them, and then we can give them a wee buff. So take out what's already been cured. And you can see there that they are quite bumpy. So all we're going to do is float a nice layer of this on over the top. And then hold it upside down and let gravity do its job. So just hold it upside down and let it gravity pull. This will pull it all to the bottom, and should help with any bumpiness there as well. So you see there then, it's sort of taking that wee bit of bumpiness away. And from what I can recall, that 6-in-1 can also be used as a top coat, although it will be a wipe top coat, so you will have to take the sticky layer off it. But you could just leave it at that once you would have your coat on, your float coat on. And you could just leave it at that. Just give it enough time to pull. And if you do see extra wee bits where you think, oh, it needs a wee bit of helping hand, just take the brush from your bottle and just manipulate it and move it down. Same way you would do with a builder gel. But for the purpose of this video, I am going to just give them a wee light buff and put another top coat on. Okay, so we'll let that finish up and we'll get them out and give them a little buff. Give them a wipe down obviously as well, because they do have that sticky inhibition layer on them. So give them a wee clean with alcohol. And to be honest, they don't even need, when I'm feeling them here now, I mean, they very rarely are needing any kind of a buff. Look at that line there. So just the tiniest wee buff. If there was any kind of sticky, you know, anything, any of the glitter sort of sticking out or anything like that, that would be where you would need a wee buff. But to be fair, there isn't really anywhere on that I can see that they need a wee buff. So I'm just going to finish up, giving them a wee finish file, give them a wee buff, and we'll come back then with the finished bit, the finished article. So I'm just going to pop on a wee bit of music, guys, and let you watch. So here we are, guys. That's the end of the video for my first PR package from Born Pretty. This is the glitter polishes all just with the 2 coats on, and then we've got the little glitter tips. So hard to beat a glitter tip, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Come over onto the comments and leave me a wee comment and I'll get back to you without a doubt. Also share the video out, and if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to do that before you go. Also, just I should mention before you go, but that should have already been up on the screen as we've been going along, but I do have a discount code with Born Pretty for 10% off. It's LJW10. It should have been on the screen intermittently going through the video, but all my links for all my discounts are in the description box, so don't forget to have a wee check there as well. And with that, I shall see you in the next one. Bye guys.